Hello everybody. It's a cooking video again of mine, and I'll show you what I have. Diced onions, approximately a pound of hamburger, and just a little over a pound of ground deer. And what I'm doing is making chili. I think I've done a chili video before, but this one will be more in detail, where I'll show exactly or give you the recipe of how I make my chili. Let me get this browned up and I'll be back. Okay, now that I got this browned, I'm gonna drain the grease off of it, and then I'm gonna put it in the pot that I'm actually gonna finish the process in. Normally I'll brown it right in the same pot that I'm making the chili, but for some reason tonight I grabbed this pan and just browning it with the onions. And I'm going to drain the grease now and put it in the pot and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, now that I got the grease drained, I'm going to add 2 packages of chili seasoning mix. Any flavor you want. This happens to be just a cheap brand at our local grocery store called Best Choice. I'm going to stir that in a little bit. I just have the heat on low right now. Get that stirred in. I'm going to add 2 cans of your favorite chili beans. This happens to be Mrs. Grimes' original chili beans. We just buy whatever's the cheapest at the store. To us, chili beans are chili beans, I guess. One can of large kidney beans. Dark red kidney beans. My wife likes the firmer beans. I like the softer beans, and chili beans are a little softer. So we compromise, and I get 2 of mine and 1 of hers. If she had it her way, she'd put straight kidney beans in. And then 1 quart of stewed tomatoes from our garden. I get this all mixed up. I'm gonna shut this camera off, set my camera down, and hold the pan so it ain't sliding around. Get this stirred up. There, I got stirred up. Sometimes we have some salsa in our fridge that we will dump in here. I have this jar. It's just got a little dab left. I'll put that in there just to give it a little bit of a more bite, I guess. This is just a medium. It gets rid of the last bit of salsa, so don't go to waste. It wasn't a lot. Not enough to actually get started to eating salsa and chips, because that's just a teaser. You gotta have a whole bunch, you know, at one shot. So that wasn't enough worth saving for chips and salsa, so we just dump it in our chili. Gets rid of it and gives our chili a little bit of flavor. I also have some dried peppers that I dehydrated from the garden. I usually sprinkle that in there. My wife says I overdo it sometimes with the ground up peppers. It gets too spicy or too hot. I do have some more milder stuff I usually put in, and she don't mind that so much, which I may sprinkle some of them in yet, but that's up to your own preference. But that's how I make my chili. Pretty simple. You can use ground deer if you have it, or ground beef, whichever. Approximately 2 pounds. I had just over 2 pounds. 2 packages of your favorite seasoning mix. 1 onion diced up. It was just a medium onion. And 1 quart jar of stewed tomatoes. And that little dab of salsa. And like I said, if you like it spicy, you can add some ground up type hot peppers. Some people will put mushrooms in their chili. I've seen them put jalapenos. Any of that kind of stuff you can add to it. But this is how we make ours. My wife don't like it super hot. And like I said, occasionally I'll put some of my ground peppers, but just a dab of the hot ones, or the mild ones I put a little bit more. Just give it a little extra flavor. Now that I have all the ingredients mixed up with that salsa added in, I turn the heat up to medium heat and we'll just let her simmer for a while. Well, thanks for joining me on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Try my recipe out. Thank you. And don't forget, I love you. See you on the next one. Bye.